If you are a subscriber of Foodtech Simplified or stumbled on this channel recently, there's an update I want to share with you. You might be noticing that the channel name is no longer Foodtech Simplified and it has been changed to Areeb Irshad. I've spent a lot of time to think about what would be the best possible way to put it across without hurting your sentiments. To rip the band-aid right off, or as consultants would call it, giving the conclusion first. I'm no longer going to be making food technology videos, and that includes food technology lectures, exam guidance videos, be it CFTRA videos or ICAR or GATE exam videos as well. But you might be thinking, why? The content was good. There are not a lot of food technology creators in the space, and the students genuinely appreciated the content. The love and support I have got over the years is just immeasurable. I've got countless mails and DMs over the last few years from the people who have been genuinely vouching for me. There's a guy I met last year. I had just boarded the Kashmiri Gate. I had just boarded the metro on Kashmiri Gate station, and he said that, "Sir, I'm a big fan." And he said that he had watched all the videos, and because of me, he had chosen food technology. And that is when I realized that maybe I've had an effect here. But when he said that he had chosen food technology because of the content he watched, it not only feels honored to be in that position, but it also feels responsible. Because when I see young students making a career decision and that my content has helped them to make a decision, that really means a lot to me. But career decisions are never easy to make, and I had to make a lot of tough decisions myself in the last couple of years. It was really difficult for me to make this particular video, and I've been trying to make this for more than a year now. Imagine procrastinating over a particular video for more than a year. The major reason behind procrastinating on this particular video, I feel, because I had some influence on so many students who had chosen food technology, and I felt how you guys are going to react to this particular video when you find out that the guy who inspired us to choose food technology is not a food technologist anymore. Yes, I have already transitioned to a non-food technology role, and I will talk about my role, what I have been doing for the last 1 year, and what is the future of this channel. If you subscribe to this channel only for the food technology content, I would recommend to close the video right now, and because from this point onwards you are not going to be seeing any food technology related content. You can and you should unsubscribe, because I had asked your subscription on the basis that I would be providing some food technology content, which I'm not going to be doing anymore. So if you unfollow or unsubscribe from this channel, there will be no hard feelings, and I will 100% understand. Now, first of all, let me give you some reasons why I'm not going to be making food technology videos. This is hard, actually. I didn't think it would be this hard, but yeah, the first reason is I'm simply out of touch. I have not upgraded my knowledge or my skills in this particular domain. I don't know what are the current laws or the recent advancement in the industry. You might be thinking that, sir, you can always upgrade your knowledge. You can always learn if you want to. So, but that's the thing, I don't really want to. I will talk about that in a minute. The second reason is I haven't cracked any competitive exam myself. All the exam guidance videos have been done in collaboration with the candidates who had qualified the exam. Of course, I keep that transparent with you, but I haven't done that myself. The main part is that I'm not driven by the idea of cracking a competitive exam, and neither I would want to teach you that. I don't want to teach you that, basically. The third reason is that I don't have experience of the core food industry. I also need to clarify that why I left the job at FSSAI and what was my job all about. Because there seems to be some kind of confusion that I was in a government role, and maybe I was not clear with my video when I put out that here's how I got a job at FFRC housed in FSSAI without an interview. First of all, my job at Food Fortification Resource Center, that is FSSAI, it was not a government job. I was working as a consultant. Now, this is a bit technical, but we used to receive our salaries from Tata Trust. We were not receiving salaries from the government of India. My role when I was at FSSAI was less about the technicalities of food fortification. I mean, of course, it was about, I understand food fortification, the technicalities and the laws behind it. And I do understand the processing that goes behind it. But my role at FSSAI was less about food fortification and more about the content management. Now, since that time, since my job at FFRC, I have been a lecturer, I have been a freelancer, I have been a content creator, kind of a career coach, you could say. Now I'm working as a communication specialist at Fortify Health. In a sense, I'm still part of the food industry because Fortify Health is a part of food industry, but my job role pertains to communication stuff. So, the comm stuff basically means handling or managing the website, communication strategy that goes internally in the Fortify Health and outside, and social media, that kind of stuff, which pertains to the communications. The person who should be teaching you ideally must be in some capacity connected to the core food technology. And yes, I still am connected to that. I'm still connected to food technology, and that brings me to final reason. The final reason is basically that I'm not interested in it anymore. It doesn't fascinate me. I thought building Food Tech Simplified, this is something that I would keep doing for entire life, and I was so obsessed with it at a point in life. For a long time, I tried to revive this passion, but I realized that it's okay to outgrow an interest, if you know what I mean. You are a human, and humans evolve with time, and their interests evolve with time. So yeah. And if you don't feel interested, there's no point in dragging it across the floor just because you have spent so much time and so much energy working on it. What's that term called? Sunk cost fallacy. Yeah, I mean, it's important to realize when sunk cost fallacy kicks in, it sets in. And it's challenging because when you have spent so much time working on something, it's just so hard to let go of it. But I have to put it across. I have to talk about the truth because even if you hate me for it, this is the truth. I'm just not interested in it anymore. As a creator, it's important to find the balance of what I like and what you find valuable too. And that brings me to what the future of this channel is going to look like. Now, while building Food Tech Simplified and through my own journey in the last 4 or 5 years, I have learned a lot of stuff around LinkedIn, resume building, how to appear in an interview, how to find a job, a lot of things about communication skills and so on. Now, since this is a YouTube channel, when I was building this YouTube channel, I had to learn how to make videos, how to talk to a camera, which I'm doing right now, how to prepare a script, how to get to the first 1,000 subscribers, how to get to the next 10,000 subscribers. See, I'm interested in LinkedIn. I'm interested in resume building. I'm interested in career clarity, communication skills, soft skills, ChatGPT, and self-improvement. If you're still watching this video up to this point, it shows that you're curious about what do I have to offer. And there are a lot of things that I'm happy to offer and I would love to cover on this channel, starting from resume building, LinkedIn, personal branding, finding a job, and these definitive guides, basically. We will be talking about them individually for sure. But soon you will realize that you need different elements at different stages in life to basically succeed at that particular stage. And as humans, we evolve. I already mentioned it. Our interests evolve. I will always be interested in food technology. I thought that it is going to happen, but that didn't happen. That's why career clarity is also going to form an important pillar of this channel going forward. Another pillar is going to be soft skills, which would include communications, presentation, public speaking, critical thinking, decision making. These skills can make or break a person, and I want to focus on that. Some of the videos will be from my own experience, some of the videos will be heavily researched, but the idea will remain the same. And the idea is basically that this is a channel I wish I had when I was younger, when I was maybe 22, 23 or 24 years old, when I didn't have career clarity, when I didn't know how to build a personal brand, when I didn't know how to build a network, when I didn't know how to get a job. The major idea behind this channel is to simplify any topic that is required by my past self. Maybe that is why some of you who are still sticking around are going to relate to the content, because resume, career clarity, and that kind of stuff you are still going to require in your life, regardless of your domain, regardless you are from food technology, dairy technology, food science, agriculture, and so on. Now, since this is about simplification, I'm always about simplification. The handle of this channel is no longer Food Tech Simplified. The handle has been changed to Arib Irshad Simplifies. I checked the Arib Irshad handle, but that is not available. What is this behavior, YouTube? So yeah, hopefully you would be seeing a video coming up next week. Weekly videos we are going to be starting again. I'm not going to be making promises in public again because I've seen how that goes down. So when it comes out, I would be posting content on my LinkedIn. I'll be resharing it on my Instagram if you are not following me over there already. Once again, I do apologize for not making or not updating or not keeping you in loop, because I was also trying to figure out where I am headed. See, no one has it figured out, and people assume that I, or maybe people who step up to speak on the camera or create content, they have it all figured out. But we're all figuring it out as we go. So if you are facing any kind of roadblock or any obstacle, know that this is temporary, and together we are going to crush it. And I cannot think of any other positive quote to close us out, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Hope to see you soon, and thank you for still sticking around. I'll see you next time. Class dismissed.